Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to use a Noorah code when it comes to quantum journaling. This is an addition that I am putting for my Ascension journal on Udemy, the course. If you want to know more about it, you can go there if you're not already taking this, because I am going to be attaching this to the course itself for an update for all my students who have been in the course. So the Noorah code, we're going to work with light of existence first, okay? And that's what I'm going to write down right here. And I'm going to just put it right there for you, okay? Light of existence. Well, we know that light of existence targets the root chakra, and that takes care of maybe fears, terrors, also controls safety, vitality. Okay, we know it does all these things right here, so this is a quick cheat sheet for you if you need it. And now you're gonna find something inside of the root chakra that you want to work on, okay? Whether it's a moment in your life or it's a certain situation that's happening. So I'm going to put, for me, I want to target something particular in my childhood, something that made me feel very fearful in my childhood. So I'm going to write inner child, right, age, I'm going to say from age 8 to 17. I want to delete all terror, fear, horror, issues of safety and vitality that affect me today. Alright, that's my intention. I wrote it down. So my intention is to delete any terror, fear, horrors, issues of safety and vitality that affect me today that may be trapped in the ages of 8 and 17. All right. And then for this moment right here, I'm going to just really focus on this age gap right here. And then I'm going to do it again, maybe at a future date. And my age will be ages to about, let's say, 12, right? So we're going to say from ages 3 to 12, I want to eliminate all terror,
fear, horror, issues of safety and vitality that affect
my personal power in the now. All right, so that's going to be my second intention for another day. So why am I doing this is because, and the intentions are a little bit different too. The reason is because when I create this intention, I'm obviously focusing on a slight overgap because we start here at 8, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's like a 5-year gap in between this manifestation and this manifestation. And then we know that Ages 3 to about 8 are going to be covered on this manifestation. 8 to 17 will be covered in this manifestation. When you're in your earlier ages, like 3 to 12 over here on this side, that's a lot of you being in a hypnotic state, theta kind of states. And you're able to reprogram your brain. You start stepping into alpha shortly after. So this is good. Like you're literally using your own brain signatures to help you dismantle any issues that are, pertaining to any problems that currently exist into your existence, right? And that's why we're using light of existence. So what we're going to do is we're going to try a little bit more advanced technique than I've taught in other courses. You're going to take a deep breath. You're going to summon light of existence. And as you draw the symbol, you can do it with me. You can pause the video at any time and do it with me. You're going to see yourself ages 8 through 17, if that was your manifestation, if you're doing this exact one as I am. And you're just going to know that that's your objective, and you're going to let your hand kind of do like this automatic writing, especially because this symbol is so easy. You're going to let it do an automatic writing kind of deal. And you're going to notice that your mind is going to start kind of like revisiting certain key points in your life where you may have felt fear. Particularly for me, it starts off instantly. I'm 8 years old. I'm a little chubby kid. And it's the night before my dad has a very serious accident that causes him to basically go mentally ill and physically paralyzed. And then right after that, I see, since this is the age bracket that I'm working in, I see his whole entire journey and how he changes as a person and how that affects terror and horror inside of me. And if you're listening to my voice gets a little bit shaky while I'm even doing this, because obviously there's some patterns that are tied to my existence that I still haven't cleared out to my inner childhood when I experienced that trauma that happened to my father. And as I keep doing that, I let my mind go. I see myself now 4 years old. I'm at school. There's a stranger talking to me. I feel like there's danger. But at the same time, I feel like the children around me are being mean to me, so I don't want to go back to the playground. So I have this fear of moving forward, terror of moving forward towards the stranger, and horror to going back and dealing with my peers because they were teasing me. Then I see myself at 12 with an incident with my father where I felt unsafe. I get teleported instantly to being 16 and having to make a decision to run away from home. For my own safety. And notice how it was for my own safety. So it's taken me right into my root chakra. And what I like to do is I really like to fill in the page all the way. And I know what it is, right? Take another deep breath. So those were some of the key moments that came out by me just writing this, and I started seeing those moments. So every moment it brought up, I know was stuck in this code right here that I've written. Whatever memory that came out has been identified by the script that we wrote, okay? This is the cool thing about the Noorah Codes. So they pulled those out, they're here, okay? So technically we transferred all that energy into the page. There are still tendrils that are coming out of the page into certain portions of that storyline. So now what we can do is, like, every time you use Noorah Code 1, Light of Existence, you can apply the energy here and continuously heal this situation. Bam, 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 bam. And you'll notice that whatever is stuck in the script, all those memories that came out and are stuck right in here, right? All those memories I described, you're going to keep blasting them with Light of Existence, and eventually Light of Existence is going to erase them from your memory altogether. And you're going to see something shift massively in your reality. So, you know, I don't really know how all those things really play out in my life, other than, you know, as a kid, I was always terrified because I didn't know how my dad was going to react. I didn't know if today was a good day or today was a horrible day. You know, I was always walking on eggshells, because after he had a serious accident, he literally kind of like stopped being the person that I knew because of the trauma that had happened to him. And, like, you know, because of it, my ages from 8 when, you know, the accident happened all the way to the moment that I'm 16, 17 and I have to run away from home was really full of, like, not really getting a good night's sleep, because I was always worrying about, like, what would happen to me if I fell too deep asleep, you know, stuff like that. And that's all tied to exactly what we labeled, like, my safety for sure, terrors, fear, horrors, and that all, you know, would somehow be limiting my vitality, because if you have all this energy that is still split in time, right? Because if those memories came up while I'm writing the script, then those memories are still being affected in time space. And this is something that you would also be calling, like, soul fragmentation, right? This is why people do soul retrieval. So by me understanding that, I can then, you know, all right, they're isolated, they're identified. I don't think about those things actively, but that's what came out. So obviously there's still energy that's being directed there, and somehow my energy is being focused in some fashion towards those memories that then is limiting my reality altogether. There's something in my reality that could be better if I just let go of this stuff. So I'll sit down for the next who knows how long, and I'll keep adding every day, adding more, every day adding more, until one day you just get this feeling like, there's nothing else that I can do on this page. I think it's done. I can feel that it's done. Or maybe you can't even remember what you were healing to begin with. That's a great sign. Rip it out, go outside, burn it on you know, your grill, or make a little, like, fire pit and burn it responsibly, and let that energy transmute, because now it's been healed and it's been all stored inside of this page. So now it's out of your system. Okay, if all is one, there's no reason why you cannot transfer energy that exists inside of you, if you're being conscious of what energy you're targeting, from transferring it from your DNA into paper. If all is energy, you should be able to let go of this into here. And then I've done this experiment, I've done this recipe prescription, really I've done it as a prescription in my shop for a lot of my students and a lot of my patients, and they find a ton of different secrets of themselves inside of it. And if you have your special notebook and you're doing it, this really just become like your own little diary, and you can know what's in each page, or until they're deleted, right? You don't really want to keep focusing on the memory, you just want to keep transferring whatever is there, and it makes your life easier. It's a really quick way to kind of like do subconscious programming by eliminating energy that no longer works with you. And here you have a very specific Antojai code from the Antojai Alchemy that can help you now, and it takes it even further than my Quantum Reiki. It takes it even further than my original course that I taught on the Journal of Ascension, which you can find the link for it in the descriptions here below. Just scroll down, and if you're already in the class, let me know how you're feeling about this. You can add your comment in this thread, or put it in your reviews. I would love to hear about it, how these Noorah codes are helping you expand. I want to give you versatility to really take over the world. All right. I love you so much. We are manifesting New Earth. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Ascended Master Antojai. I will see you later. And just repeat this process over here whenever you're ready with your next manifestation. And you can use each specific Noorah code differently. I will be returning back later with new installments as more Noorah codes become released. See you later.